Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild and I have kind of a bit of a, not surprise, but I'm weirded out by the game lately. So the game suddenly jumped from a simulation speed of 0.6 when it is so average. Good days 0.72, simulation speed of close to 1. And I don't know why and how. I kind of asked around because I wanted to know what's happening, but don't know. As long as these massive machines are locked down, everything seems to be nice. I fear that something changed in the world. That, I don't know, something crashed that usually kept the simulation speed down. I don't know. I really don't know what happened. It might be mod updates whatsoever. The speculation was that maybe pipelines got updated and that changed something or whatsoever. But it's a nice thing that makes me a bit scared. Good. So I built this thing. It is a repair drone that I can use. As all the stuff that I built, it is kind of not finished. There's details missing, but I wanted it to use it as a means to repair the pipelines if needed. To send it out, repair that stuff, and then come back. If it needs bigger repairs, stuff needs to be replaced, I can do that then with a tank or something like that. But this is kind of my means to drive that thing around with a carrier or with the cruiser, by the way. The cruiser. The cruiser. I had some time. And it's way overpowered. It just has a few, I think 2 built-in repair systems in a large cargo container for some stuff, and then atmospheric thrusters so that I can fly that thing around from a seat somewhere and then repair things or pick things up if needed. So neat thing, I added a script. I think by tech that kind of works like a cruise control, so I can turn off the dampeners and then that thing will still hover, and I can send it off into a direction and it will fly into the direction, and it will counteract the gravity kind of. So let me refill my oxygen and my energy. My energy mainly. And on the way we can go and take a look at the cruiser, because I decided that the cruiser needs an update. I don't need to use it as means to get materials anymore. And so I decided that we weaponize it, and I added some weapons to it, some more, let's say it that way. 2 big railgun turrets. I have some Gatling turrets on the sides, like Phalanx or Sea-Whiz or however these things are called, and then assault cannons and some artillery and some more Gatling cannons. I have missiles on here, but I don't have the materials for missiles, so we will not use it. Also, this was a relatively quick build, not a lot of details, but we need to take it out today. Behind this mountain should be a station. It could have vanished because I had to take a trip to space, but I at least want to see if there is something there. By the way, when I cut this thing loose, then you can definitely see the the simulation speed drop. So it is a bit of a thing with the big rigs that I have around. Anchor them and then everything is fine. I've cut out everything that this thing needed to collect resources. So the drill is cut out. It still has an opening in the bottom, but we still have the loading, unloading bay, and we still have the front bay for the tank I have stored in here. I've updated this thing, moved the turret a bit more to the front so that it doesn't carry how to explain turn this here so that it doesn't it isn't so back heavy anymore. It drives a lot better now because it everything is now centered kind of in between these wheels. Works a bit better, and I can still drive around with it and don't have a completely wonky vehicle that I need to use. I cut out a lot of the stuff here in the middle, moved the cargo containers. That was a real weight problem for the cruiser. Now that thing turns like crazy, and with a bit of help from some thrusters, it moves really well. I will take this out and try to find the enemy. It might not be there anymore. That could be a bit of a problem because the... Oh no. Okay. Timer lock RAM. Trigger now. Bring that in. That's why I came to the front, to close this and then lock it down. Ramp. Hinge ramp. It's closed, and now hinge lock, thank you. So you can see that it turns like crazy now. I added more gyros, and with the weight balanced a bit better, it doesn't do this sliding anymore. The carrier slides. If you use the gyros too much, it kind of just slides on its wheels. This thing here turns and then drives into the direction you push it into, and it drives too fast a lot of the time. The build and repair systems will pick up materials because there's crashed drones all around, and I hope that I can find the observer that was sitting there. There is still, I looked it up in the entity list, there is still stuff sitting around, but it might be things that don't attack us anymore. MES got, so Modular Encounter System got updated too. It's another one of these things where maybe, maybe that is one of the things that now gives me these amazing simulation speeds. I'm not sure about this. All speculation, and could be, I don't know, it could be that this is giving me things, but it also seems to be a lot better at cleaning up things. The drone wrecks don't stay on the map for so long anymore, and the Assertive always had the whole thing with the stuff vanishing as soon as you get too far away, and it could be that with my trip to outer space I was too far away, so I hope it is still there. Otherwise, you saw that thing working. Why is this thing damaged? On the back, on the drive back, I will repair this. Good. Let me try to find something. The cannon swung around like crazy. You can see that the railgun is pointing at something. I might turn off the custom turret controllers for the railguns. I kind of want them not to immediately kill it. So there is still artillery. That thing will open up immediately. But there seems to be something there. I don't know why they pointed at the ground. There it is. It's so close. It is so close. Give me a drone. Give me a drone. Let us see how this thing opens up. Yes. Amazing. So again, I've a lot of assault cannons and Gatlings to get rid of stuff like these drones. So the main weapons I'm using to shoot the drones down are the assault cannons and the Gatlings. It's they are still, the Gatlings are still the premium way to shoot at enemies. It's a weird thing with the Warfare 2. There should be all the nice things that you need to use now to shoot the enemy down, but the Gatlings are still the thing to use. Maybe the new autocannons. The autocannons are nice. Okay, there's the outpost. Let this thing go over the hump, and then maybe the artillery will take it. Hopefully. Oh, do I not have any oh, it might be that I don't have artillery ammo. Artillery ammo is expensive. Or they don't have a good angle on it. So now... Come on, shoot it. Aha. Ooh, come on. Oh no, it's the assault cannons doing the job here. Okay, railguns, you won. If the artillery doesn't have ammo, why do I not have artillery ammo? Let me see if I can produce some. Come on, give me shells. Immediately there's armor missing. Okay, artillery. You should be set up to shoot at stations. You are. Why are you not firing? You have ammo. Shoot at it. Or didn't I bring up the range? No, the range is up. You shoot now. Is the artillery broken? Now. Ah, nice. I hope there's sound. I hope there's sound for this. Can the... Come on, let us see if the railguns do something. Custom turret controller. Rail. Enable the AI. and maybe just shoot at everything. I'm usually setting up to attack power systems. Maybe if I go to default. The turret is so fast. Yeah, I should slow the turret down. Come on, we creep a bit. We creep a bit closer to it. But it might be that the power is gone, and that's why nothing else is shooting. The railgun has such a long reload time. I will clean this up, and then we go to space. I want to go and feel no gravity for a while, and maybe see if the simulation speed is as nice in space. We need to rearm the ship snare. We need to do some work on the Duchessa and also on the Empress. And again, we don't have weapons there anymore. And if I'm thinking about bringing the Reavers back, because now with MES and the simulation speed working, I kind of... Ooh. I have sim speed to reallocate. We have to see how that works out. But let me get rid of this thing there. Everything is strapped down now, and we can leave the base for now. And if I can't stand it, I will just come back and crawl into my hole on Mars again. The idea is we, for one, again need to replace some armaments on the ships in orbit, and we do need to take a round trip, a short one, because everything with weapon core gone for a while now, by the way, is did change. So we need to set up everything around the world and see what is there to come. I need something for space too. I need, don't know, some adversary, something that shoots me once in a while. And we need to find some resource nodes, because now for space we need to set up we need to set up ships that can gather resources for us. So something like the Europa fuel depot we need now for other resources too, or we need to set up a ship that can drill into the resources and find them. I'm thinking about giving myself the luxury of having all the resources in the world by flying by some asteroid and grabbing them, and having some drones that bring in ore. That would be the nicest thing. So let me go to orbit, and then I will be back with you. Ugh, that is too close for my liking. That could have ripped apart the whole thing. So, anchor. The anchor at the moment is rather empty. By the way, I could get rid of this thing too. I might clean that up, but I feel the effects are not so nice here. They work out, but there's still some hiccups with that. The bigger, completely loose ships here are, I'm pretty sure, problematic. So that's another thing. We need to tie down some ships too, and then hopefully get this nice effect of everything being a lot more perfect when it comes to sim speed in space too. Good. This thing, by the way, can go now, because it, or not go, but it definitely needs to change. It has the drill and fill systems. They don't do anything anymore. I would prefer to change the laser antenna setup here, because I have laser antennas that point down towards Mars and that lock now to the base and the carrier. That needs a change. I would like to set it up somewhere here. Go down. This is the carrier antenna, so I could try to find the carrier from up here with a new laser antenna and change over the system it is running on. I will make one of these things over here, and then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then just have the antenna mast come off of that. I think it is made out of normal slopes. The next thing I need is, yeah, it's normal slopes, and then a three part long thing. Yeah, this goes from here, and then I need to set up weapons and all that stuff. It's now the tedious process of changing things kind of is happening again. I'm always a fan of that, but I kind of want to, in the last episodes, find something stable, so not switch out too much anymore. But the kind of good thing is that when it comes to mods, for example, there is nothing too special coming out anymore. So I didn't feel the need to add the next cool mod in a while anymore. So I should be good when it comes to that, being a bit more stable about the whole thing. Laser antenna. So the next, the last episodes of until we run to 1000 should be, when it comes to that, hopefully a lot more stable and with less changing mods and me having the feeling of, ooh, I need that. Again, I need something like assertives in space, so I might see. I know that there was the cargo ship mod that does basically the same, spawns in a cargo ship, lets it fly past something, and if you get too close, it spawns drones. So, and I think there's a variant with stations too, so I might go for that, so that the spaceships have something to do, and the weapons are needed. That's the main goal, kind of. So maybe we will go for something like that. I will look that up and take a look what assertive holds there, because the reverse might be again, I want some things to shoot, but the reavers are far too much to shoot, and I would have to protect everything and be very, very careful. And the weapons we saw with the Reavers, or I saw with the Reavers, that even absolutely heavy weapons are not able to just crush them, and that's where the Reavers kind of failed for me. That they, even with super weapons, they are a completely unstoppable force, and that's kind of the thing I want to not have. I want the fear of something crashing into my ships, but not nothing like the Reavers. So we need to couple this, and then good, I can do that from the outside. And then I will hopefully be able to just re-aim the laser antennas. And where is it? Switch lock. And then have them on here, remove these ones and the one I have here, and then weapons on the Duchessa, maybe some changes, and then we go back to the Empress. I will see if that's a possibility today, to start that today. Good, let me do some work. I have the problem that the laser antennas don't really connect me to what they are connected to. That might be a thing that repairs itself after a restart. So I can't from here get connected to the Mars base. So we will have to live with that now. So the Duchessa. The Duchessa is one of the things that always gets upgrades, or no upgrades, or gets changed. I love this ship, and I'm willing to do a lot to keep it in the world and to keep it active, kind of. So we need to remove the solar panels, because we will have to rip apart the top of the ship. And now with the new conveyors, we can do something that I'm previously wouldn't have been able to do. I need to bring in a line that runs down the ship so that I can set up weapons on top of it. I will remove the projector. That's the projector that I used to project the laser comms relays, kind of, and now it can go. Good. So we need to put a line of conveyors on top. I want to go with, I have to see. I want to go with maybe assault cannons and maybe some Gatling cannons. The Gatlings would already be enough, but I kind of want to at least throw 1 or 2 assault cannons into the mix. So maybe assault here, then maybe 1 here, and then the rest will be the Gatling guns. I will go for some Ravenbolt Gatling guns. I will put the some solar panels in back here, so that the ship can be powered with solar, but let us be true, and I usually do that all the time, put in solar panels and have ships run on them. The reactors I'm using are so good that it really is not needed to have that. The bottom side, by the way, will be a bit of a bigger problem because we have the jump drive, or the hyperdrive directly here. So putting in conveyors here will be problematic. I might try to run a conveyor line somehow below the, or maybe run a conveyor line to the front and to the back here, have Gatling guns sit on the cargo containers here, and then not have anything here. That exposes the front, but on the other hand, again, this ship is meant to defend itself. That's why it has a defense shield and all that stuff. It's not meant to run into the enemy and then just do stuff there. Good, we need conveyors. We have the conveyors. We need to open up the ship. That is the next thing that we do. I should have the color, otherwise I will grab it. And we need some... oh, we need some connections. Here, I will go off the cargo containers. Or maybe... I can go... no, I can't. Okay, I can go from this refinery over, and we will pretend that it is connected here, and then just run over here. Now the question is there something down there? There is. So we can go off of this, go to the front, connect to there. We need to be careful. I can't cut this off because then the shield will just be floating in midair. Good. Conveyor. We can keep that on the ground. Here, by the way, I wouldn't need these. Because it's open anyways. But I kind of want to keep the ground walkable. So that we... the problem will be a lot more... or the problem will be a bit greater here, because here is an airtight segment that I want to keep airtight. And the same thing counts for the top. I don't want to lose air out of the top. That's why the new conveyors come in really handy here. So this works already. 4. I will later paint that to... okay, I can go with an assault cannon here and then have the Gatlings here. Now let's cut open the front. I will do that by hand. So there's the door. The airtight section lies beyond that area. So we can... let's do the thing that is the T section. We have that. Let's use it. So that makes the whole thing maybe a bit nicer, and I don't have the crazy line there. By the way, I kind of dig the whole aesthetic with the... Oh, we could... No, we use conveyors there. Or 6-way conveyors here. I could go with just the curves, but the problem is the curves then don't have the nice brace or whatever that is on top. I kind of like the idea to see the conveyors below this the lattice work. I don't know how that is called. Okay, let's cut it open. We will lose some oxygen here, but I think that is okay. Okay, we keep the assault cannon somewhere here. So use a conveyor here. There's no light, so we could have the conveyor sit underneath maybe a catwalk so that we don't have the... Yeah, come on. Come on! I know, I misclicked. Okay, this, and hope now that this is airtight. It should be, but Space Engineers is surprising when it comes to that. Let us see. Yes, it is airtight. Nice. Looks a bit different, but let us maybe take the... Is it this? Oh, that is the green part. It should be this? No. Okay, we will... Shift P. Grab this color. Thank you. Work this and this. Yeah, with a port we need to put something over that. We go for the standard catwalk. Yeah, it still looks kind of dumb and different, but at least the port is not there anymore. Good. Now let's paint the rest of the tubes, and then we place some guns on it. Color looks kind of different, and it's a bit okay. If we paint this again, we at least lose the patterns on these straps around the blocks. Good. So now go for assault cannons. We could do some custom things. The problem I have with the custom guns is they end up being kind of bigger than the standard guns, because you have to put them... I would have to put in a large advanced rotor and then put the whole thing on top of it. And I have to say that I like that for the GAT-7. I think I will go with that. That I like custom turrets, but here I can't hide the rotors too well, so they would stick out, and I'm not sure if I want that. Oh, yeah, the hyperdrive is dang big. Although it's a bit weird. We might not need the hyperdrive on the ship anymore. We could go with a normal drive. because the ship gets carried around by the Empress anyways, so maybe I will think about this. Okay, have these weapons here. I will do the top and then come back to you, and then we see what else needs doing, or if we still have time to do other things. The weapons are up, and the whole line here works also nice from the inside. I painted it the right color so that it doesn't stick out too much, although it does, but I kind of like it. It gives the whole ship more texture, kind of, so you get something out of it. Having these pointed that way for one, air tightness for, and next you get this something for the eye. There, it's nice. I have to be careful. I have to rethink how to dock the Duchessa to the Empress, because these assault cannons have a bigger frame, and with that a bigger hitbox, so I can't get too close to the ship anymore. We'll have to think about that, how that works out in the end. It will. It's not a problem. But that should give the Duchessa a bit of protection, and one thing we also need might be a bit of ammo. We should have ammo for the Gatling guns, but we will just grab some more if we have enough. If we have enough magnesium, that could be something I might run out of. We will have to. We don't need ammo. We don't need that amount of ammo. We will save the ammo for the assault cannon shells. If we run out of magnesium, it's better to now run out of these, because I said magnesium. How much magnesium do we still have? We should be good. We should be really good, and we can. Why do I have that? Ugh. I will have to break that down, because man, that's a lot of materials that I really don't need right now, or that I don't need in that form. I will do that. Next thing will be going back to the Empress. I will do that in the meantime, and do some work there. The good thing is now I did the step back to space, and now I can work here and see what needs to be done. I have the feeling the sim speed is here a lot better here too, so I'm happy with that. Good. Again, next step, bring this ship back to the Empress. Connect it, set something up on the Empress, and then we do a bit of a trip. I want to go back for one to Pertham. There is a base there that I didn't work on basically at all. Maybe ferry some materials down. On the way there, I will see if I find some nice asteroids. We will have to scout that out, find some nice asteroids to set up some drills, and then think about a drone ship that brings in the materials however we need it. So we have one on Europa. Maybe we just steal the concept and just work with it. We will have to see. Oh, and I have a script that I want to test. Ooh, what is this? Good, people. I think that is all for today. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, then please leave a like on the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya, guys.